So you've heard me talk a few times about there's two different, even though what I'm going to say is not entirely true or accurate, but these are the most prominent things you will notice. There are two prominent parts of you, and that is Jesus and the devil. And obviously you can fluctuate in between, but those are the two you will notice the most. And the three most prominent states of being that, and obviously you can fluctuate up and down these two. I mean, it's the amount you can go up and down and traverse these are pretty extraordinary. However, what I would like to consider the three most prominent states of being in this reality is the deep dream state, the half awake state, and the fully awake state. So pretty much you can be, you start off in the deep dream state, and this could last for, last for 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, or you could stay there. So, and then you have the half awake state, which is, and then let's go back to this before I get completely off track and jump around. In that dream, in that deep dream state, you take this as really hard, really real. I mean, seriously real. And you go along with things, you believe things, you don't question things enough. You just, science, religion, etc., for an example, you can take these wholeheartedly and legitimately. So, and then you will believe it and you will defend it. Those are just examples. I mean, it goes deeper than that, though. And then the half awake state is you realize something's off. You realize things are not as you perceive them to be prior. Now, when you're in this state, you fluctuate from understanding things, knowing things, realizing things, to going back kind of asleep a little. But let me just say this. Once you awaken, once you move from this deep dream state to half awake, once you've hit that half awake point, you can't go back. You can't go back. So, and in that state, like I said, you start questioning things, etc. But the issue is you don't fully, you're still in denial at that point. You are deluded. And this is when people get into spirituality. And spirituality, my friends, is a huge trap. I mean, huge, of epic proportions. Seriously. I'm not saying all spirituality, but the 95% of it is a huge trap. Huge trap. But the thing is, when you're in this state, you will, once you've understood and realized things, then you will kind of start tilting back to the sleep state, because you question yourself. You start doubting things. You start getting sucked back into the content and second guessing yourself. And this is one of those things to where you have to be deadly serious and you have to fully know, because if you don't, your mind will play tricks on you and you will question if, well, maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe it was just this, and try to explain it away. And then try to convince yourself, because you will think you're going crazy. You will start losing your mind, and that is scary at first, but it's the best thing that will ever happen, is losing your human mind. You have to lose that thing. Again, I'm going to make a video fully detailing how to lose it and why you need to lose it. But that is one of the best things that will ever happen to you. Starting to wake up and losing that mind is the best things that will happen to you. So, but then you can fluctuate. Like I said, there's fluctuations. And then over here is the wide, what I would like to refer to as the wide awake state, to where you understand it, you embrace it, and it is what it is at this point. I would akin that to heaven. You can liken that to heaven, because it will be paradise if you can stay in that state of mind. Good luck trying to stay in that state of mind, though. I think it's one of those things where you can see it and you understand it, but then that part of you wants to start getting afraid of things, start second guessing things, and then you will resort to self-destructive behaviors and habits. And so this is the state we're pushing towards. This is the state we need to be and stay at. And you can go all in between these states. The deep dream state is not the worst state you can be in. You can be in the half awake state, and that is extremely more hellish than the deep dream state. So, but again, this is one of those things that you have to be deadly serious about. This is one of those things where you have to know. You can't believe, you can't have faith, you have to know. Because if you don't know, your mind will play tricks on you. It's just simple as that. So that's why you gotta lose the human mind, hack the mind in general, and stay over here in the fully awake state. In the fully awake state, it's paradise. This is paradise. Again, there's still flaws. There's still huge flaws. There's still things we need to work on and fix. But as of now, it's as close to perfection and heaven as you can get in this reality. So, which state of mind, which state are you in? And your state of mind or consciousness evolves through this whole process, because this is a process. It's not as simple as people make it seem, like that you have an awakening or you become enlightened and that's it. The goal is reached. You reach the top of the mountain and it's like overnight all your worries instantly go away and you fixed yourself, and that is the furthest thing from the truth. You can reach enlightenment. I don't like using the word enlightenment or awakening, but you can do it. And don't fall into the trap, though, of thinking that's it. Well, here we are. Because if you do that, you will stay stuck in that half asleep state. You will. You will stay stuck in that half asleep state. We're going to fully fucking awake. Fully fucking awake, meaning truly lucid here. Truly lucid. So, just to sum this up and to go on another, to go back into this enlightenment and awakening, please don't get on this kick of thinking you're enlightened and you know more than everyone, and or you've had an awakening and that's the end of the road and that's it, and start going off and reading some fucking bullshit Buddhist text or some Zen text and start listening to dumbasses online that portray themselves as something they're not and think they have it all figured out, because you're then giving your authority to these people. It's you're jumping from one thing to another, projecting your authority into people. Just stop with it. You need to stop that, because it's all you, my friend. It is literally all you. You're you're walking around in your creation and you're taking it for granted. Stop. Enjoy the little things. Enjoy it. We're working towards something here. We're working towards something. Something great. So enjoy it. Because how many times have you took things for granted and then going back later on being like, man, I wish I'd enjoyed that more. Or that, that was great. I wish I wouldn't have fucked that up. Possibly you can resonate with that. You don't know how good you have it till it's gone. So don't wait till it's fucking perfect to enjoy it. Enjoy it throughout the process. And take responsibility and ownership. Jesus Christ. It's you are literally, and I don't like using the word literally, But you are literally walking, you are a creator in your creation, walking around and fucking enjoy it for fuck's sake. Because those little things are what are important. The process is what's important, not the end of it. So enjoy the process. But it's just a game of form in the play of life or eternity. I am you talking to you, and so is everyone else that is in this reality. So wake up and realize it. Fix yourself, for fuck's sake, and then let's fix this. It coincides with each other, my friends. Love you guys.